Regarding Sophia's parents, Sophia's mother is a raging feminist obsessed with sex and vulvas, casually posting on Facebook and has many glass vulvas around her house. You can find her on Facebook under Linda Harrington Sands. She occasionally posts about the trolls attacking her family. She has 7 children. Sophia's father is Lindsay's second partner. Lindsay is a fat American Trumper, anti-vax, anti-foreskin removal, and in her upstairs whenever Sophia is beating up her... Fuck. Whenever Sophia is beating up her autistic 7-year-old brother, she fortunately had most of her children diagnosed with autism, probably so she has it easier. She's actually anti-autism and thinks it needs to be cured, and left bad reviews on doctors who didn't believe Sophia was high-functioning autism. If I recall, she went to like 3 before they gave up and just diagnosed her, I guess. Alvina was the lucky one. April Core, Draggy, Emily, Refix. He also goes by Vinny, Vin, Lee in some contexts, and Salatoshi, Mike are mostly attention whoring. They do have some part in this though. Draggy is in multiple drama servers venting about being groomed. Regularly talks to Sophia anyway. Vinny is basically a random, always in servers based around Sophia drama because his friends like Justin and Jay own it. Toshi is Julian's ex, another random. I don't even know why he sticks around. You'll find him anyone involved in this drama. Sophia follows them because she thinks they're her friends. They're all in Julian's server talking shit though. Someone I have been ever mentioned as Absinthe Lucidity AI used to be a dick, but they improved a little bit. Mostly involved because they were a part of the Discord and is Jay's platonic friend. Emphasis on platonic to clear up something because they go around like that. But they are not in a relationship. He's chiller now, more stable than everyone else because he didn't want to cuck Sophia's, like Julian, Jay, and Draggy. Mentions of Sophia being jealous is 99% about him. She couldn't handle Al playing Minecraft with Jay. Holy fucking shit, wow, that explains a lot. I always assumed Birdie's mom was just some Christian who doesn't believe in birth control or anything like that. You know, the people who end up with it because they are blessings. But no, she's worse. I wonder if Birdie's dad is autistic or something, judging by his weird-ass conspiracy interest because autism is genetic, and it's being confirmed most of the children are on the spectrum. And even if her dad isn't diagnosed with autism, I wouldn't be surprised if he was still on the spectrum, just undiagnosed. That or her mom is more common than you think. Birdie's family sounds like a perfect situation where Birdie would grow up to be a murderer. Or just any killer. Her home sounds like it's straight out of a true crime documentary. And as for the other people, damn, Draggy's situation doesn't sound that off, but like, since she keeps on messaging Birdie, regardless, it becomes kind of disrespectful towards actual victims since she's using it to get attention. Though, what if Birdie and Draggy are working together to lie for drama? I mean, come on, the screenshots are public. Draggy seemingly outed Birdie with some hard allegations yet Birdie still talks to Draggy. They're still friends, as if nothing occurred. I don't think Birdie would be that dumb to let some kid younger than her do this. She's already been accused of being the whole stuff doesn't seem that big of a deal anymore from her perspective. After all, Birdie is known attention. Everyone in this drama to some extent is, or maybe Birdie is just really dumb and truly unaware. I don't know. I don't know why people go either way to pretend to be friends with Birdie. I get that it's for the fame or whatever, but I can't comprehend why you'd want to die on a hill of getting most of your attention from being associated with Birdie of all things. If anything, all it does is put a massive target on your back. A lot of people rightfully hate this bitch and have even gone out of their way to pizza bomb her or spam raid her account. I'd make sense if they were indoctrinated by whatever cultist victim complex bullshit Sophia spouts out. However, considering that these people are shit-talking her, it's obvious that they know what she's doing is wrong, yet continue to associate with her, while shaming those who genuinely support her. Don't get me wrong, Birdie deserves absolutely zero support, and anyone who still likes her at this point is a complete idiot, but at this point, they're being massive hypocrites. To be honest, I think the reasoning behind is the exact same with the people who used to troll Chris by acting like his girlfriend, just to pull off a entertaining reaction from a mentally deranged person and watch them spiral down to their madness even more. But adults like Retta and that person, yeah, pretty sure those two grown-ass adults are mentally fucked as Birdie is. There's been other mentally fucked up adults involved too. One tried to claim Birdie, the child, was manipulating them somehow despite being older than 18. Then there was this person who wanted sex from, despite I think being over, and the one who alleged tried to get her to. I wonder where she is now. I'd love to have her and socials for research purposes. Charlie, also, who targeted her by, I think I'm surprised not a lot of people mentioned the part of the drama. Like, I don't know, oh bro, if a literal target to animation memers, I would blast it everywhere. I'd be sure to include it into the drama video, but it seems like whenever a literal adult is associated with these children in such a personal and inappropriate manner, people look past it or believe them when they say they're a victim somehow. I mean, regardless of Birdie, it's just hella fucked up. And since Retta in particular censored her Discord tag for no good reason in her stupid video, I have a feeling these people are latching on to other, and we just don't know about it. Remember that Sashley drama where people were angry at Sashley for being sexual with an adult despite being funny how I didn't see much of the adult being called out separately or anything. He's mentioned in the drama videos though, so at least we know his socials for future reference. The animation meme community is full of children that have their socials front and center, a potential breeding ground for creeps much like other fandoms like FNAF and Roblox. You'd be surprised at how Rita and Kay are actually the most sane adults in this stupid drama. Look at Jay and many are two adults who are obsessed with Birdie. Luke Girl has been obsessed with Birdie for as long as she's been around in the past. He set himself into Birdie's weird, so it's included him instead of whoever she was effing. There's a lot of other weird stuff that he did, but I can't recall it at the top of my head. Recently, he attempted to get into contact with Birdie through her now exes. Jay and Reiko, he talked to Jay after Reiko and Birdie broke up. I don't know about Jay, but he sent that person that, and gross sexual art of that covered in that. He drew himself literally killing that, like Birdie's ex Charlie, in order to gain Birdie's favor. He'd also constantly beg Rako have Birdie join his server so that he can talk to her and be friends with her. But of course, Birdie declines every time. He dissed Rako once he stopped being friends with Birdie and attempted to move on to Jay until he was harassed off of DeviantArt for being a general creep. There's a lot more stuff that he's done, pretty sure. Birdie exposed and talks about it, but this Twitter account also goes into more detail. Mafia Sinistrus isn't obsessed with Birdie anymore as far as I'm aware, since their DeviantArt is deleted and I can't grab any screenshots, but I've seen this go down in real time, plus accounts I've heard from other people in various servers. They were 20 or something, a year adult who was obsessed with them. Frank Sinatra and the Mafia aesthetic. They roleplayed as Birdie's characters on Ponytown, constantly drew her art and harassed on DeviantArt. There's rumors about them speaking sexually about their and shit, but I don't know how true that is. Similarly to Luke Real, they draw killing art of Charlie and steal their characters and several other kids on DeviantArt in an attempt to get Birdie to like them. They'd say weird shit about Birdie and other kids like her, talking about how they wanted to protect them and draw art of them, taking her to Neverland. They were perfectly aware of Birdie's actions, but chose to ignore them. The only reason why they stopped liking Birdie is because Birdie's friends began to harass them for being creepy. Don't get me wrong, Reddit's video is weird as fuck, but they exponentially more sane than motherfuckers who straight up obsess over this bitch. Birdie just seems to be this charm that attracts the weirdest fucking people, man. And I don't want to victim blame here. Birdie is and all that stuff still counts as harassment, but like, I can't help to think it's all happening due to how she presents herself to people. She's clearly a closeted, clearly hypersexual, has a history of sexually harassing her exes, and so much more. I think it's because of all these reasons that she ends up attracting people like Mafia. If Birdie's parents doesn't stop ending to this madness, I'm so fucking sure she's 100% sure going to be by some 30-year-old looking for some. Birdie truly makes me question my morality. As much as I hate Birdie, this could all be prevented if her parents were better people and didn't neglect their child. The fact that she joined that cult in an attempt to get more validation is proof enough that she's begging for attention that her parents never gave her. I feel like this is going to get worse in the future. She's probably going to get by the same weirdo adults that obsess over her and grow up to become one herself. The fact that she's targeting this and saying weird shit like, oh, you seem this, is already proof of this. I don't know if I asked this already, but anybody tried contacting this, I'm sure there's plenty of evidence that point to her parents not being qualified to have any children. There's no many counter-arguments I have, but you're going to figure these out yourself. You're going to realize over time what you did to me and those around you. When I say, never talk to me again, you better fucking listen. I'm not fucking around. This isn't one of those little shenanigans from when we were together where I just repair everything while you pretend to play along and do things behind my back. Actually, fuck off. Out of my life. Leave. Off the internet. Now. Join server checks this place pretty often now for some reason. Not sure how these retards can stomach coming here daily. I'm guessing they either got sent this link or found it while looking for Sophia's DeviantArt. Either way, they're taking most of their pretty personally, which is funny as fuck. Edit, one of the most irrelevant people involved, found in this and is butthurt over this and is spazzing as the victim changed, which proved my point. Ironic how they claim that they hate the drama so much it seems to be the only thing they do besides making below average furry art. They literally cried about it 30 minutes after I posted. If I posted how much can somebody be insecure, I don't know. No, not sure which processing disorder you have. But no one accused a bunch of that of stalking us. A bunch of that. Yeah. Anyway, they are also pissed because there actually is a lot of misinformation. Where most of them casually replies to that worried about kiwifarms slandering your dumbass, then feel free to contact us here. I remember this. Birdie was in a Discord video call with her partner at the time, wearing only a Gorillaz t-shirt. She had to have been only 13 or 14. She called and said partner was that. The partner didn't consent to this at all, but took screenshots and put them on that. I'm pretty sure it was Google+. I remember so clearly she was T-posing next to a desk with that. This was one of the only things I've seen that made me physically ill. She was that. I'd go without saying that if photos resurface, do not link post them as this and that. Yep. After seeing that, I stopped keeping tabs on her. I feel bad for her, even if she did the deranged shit. I remember this incident as well. Oh god, that was way back. I've seen that and only that. But for some people, for some reason, whenever people talked about it, I don't think their focus should be the picture could be this, or at least I don't remember anyone pointing out that. I just know people were upset at Birdie for being too sexual and making people uncomfortable. Good grief, just another reason kids shouldn't be on the internet. Well, Birdie's still at it. I thought after Google Plus shut down, the kid eventually grew up and mellowed out. All I can remember thinking when the shit was still early was, I mean, they're a kid, yeah, at least ease up on them, yeah, people constantly shitting on her. And then they're wondering why the parents were this whole time. I can still have dysphoria. I wasn't trans for almost 3 years for no reason. That doesn't make sense. If you're cis, then you don't have dysphoria because you detransitioned. If you detransitioned because you realized that you were cis, then wouldn't you be more comfortable with your gender and not be dysphoric? No hate, I'm trans myself, and just like to figure out how you're a dysphoric. If you're cis, maybe it's body dysmorphia. I don't think you're aware of the reasons people transition, or the reasons that I have. I mainly do transition because I realized that the gender I wanted to be was physically unattainable, and I always felt that nobody would ever see me that way, so I figured I would live a little easier if I had a secure sense of my gender that nobody would disagree with. I don't truly feel like a girl. I wasn't trans for no reason, but I can't live being trans. It just isn't right for me, and it's valid. Detransitioning is valid, but they don't teach people that, and it's a topic that people won't live into.